What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Griever back here, bringing you guys a discussion video about the importance of one of the aspects of the greatest anime, and far be it the greatest manga of all time. You guys already know how I feel about this series. You guys know that I have talked about it many times in comments and such, but unfortunately, I never made a true video about it, and that series is Naruto! Naruto. Kishimoto's finest work, the greatest manga of all time, bar none. One Piece, Bleach, Toriko, guys, you know I love these series, but we all know who really stood at the top in the golden age of manga. We all know Dragon Ball Z, Inuyasha, Death Note, Sorry, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, though fantastic. You're going to have to step aside. We have Naruto. And though some people dislike Boruto, and I can see why. You know, it's not that bad of a sequel series. Is it really? We have Boruto. We get a continuation of one of the greatest mangas of all time, if not the greatest. In my personal opinion, a tier in it all of its own. It is absolutely great. And the thing we're going to talk about today in this video, I don't know how long this is going to go on, but it's an aspect. It's a bromance. It means a lot to me, and I'm going to explain why. Because I have been in a similar situation to our main character, one of the greatest main characters in all of manga. I won't actually say he's the greatest, but he's definitely in top 10. Top 10 greatest protagonists, not just shonen. Top 10 protagonists in fiction, Naruto. Right? He had the balls. He had the fortitude and the strength and courage to do what I did not. Because I was into a slightly similar situation between Naruto and Sasuke. So let's just break down the bromance. Meliodas and Ban, Goku and Vegeta, Light Yagami and L, they all pale in comparison to our boys, Sasuke and Naruto. The bromance of the age, the bromance of the century, right? I was in a similar situation. And of course, as most YouTubers do, I will not be naming names, but this is factual, and it did happen to me. I too had a friend. Unlike Naruto and Sasuke, and this I think is the main difference, we actually got along great. We were great friends for many, many years through our schooling, similar to Naruto and Sasuke in that regard. Not necessarily rivals, though we did push ourselves, especially in our workouts and our other things, yada, 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 to get better, to be better than the next guy, right? So we had this great friendship. And similar to Naruto and Sasuke, eventually we started to drift apart. But we kind of wanted to hold on to that friendship as best we could. But as the longer you deviate, yet you've tried to stick together, you're bending the curve, but you're forcing it forward, similar to polarizing magnets. Eventually, they are either going to just clash or break apart completely. Now, Naruto and Sasuke had this similar thing. Now, I did not fight with my friend. Nay, I would have considered my best friend. A bromance worthy of comparison to Naruto and Sasuke, the greatest bromance in all of fiction. I would have said a few years back that I had a similar bromance with my best friend. Not my longest friend, but my best friend. And this all happened. And it was glorious while it lasted. But then, as I said, similar to Naruto and Sasuke, it drifted apart. And all of this went down until we had our epic clash. I can honestly say it was not near, considering it happened over text message while I was at work. But this epic clash was nay similar in comparison to Naruto versus Sasuke at the end of the first part of Naruto. Then we got into Naruto Shippuden and everything else happened. Naruto Shippuden, of course, I mean, if you're going to continue the series, you gotta give it a moniker, a better name, an addition to the name, and make it feel that much more impactful. And nay, we were delivered some of the greatness. Now, when this all went down, I made a fatal mistake. Naruto, as I said at the beginning of this video, had the courage to be there for his bro, for his friend, the one he wanted, the one he knew he had to stand beside. And so, he decided to do what I could not. When this clash came to blows, and I recognized that this friend had been, slowly but surely, using me here, ditching me there, and these problems continued to grow. And of course, you don't want to recognize this in your friends. You don't want to recognize their faults. You defend your friends from criticisms, even if they are sound, logical conclusions. You like to defend your friends based on what's in here. You don't use this as much as this. And that's fine. That's what love and friendship is all about. Trusting your gut and your heart over your head. That's what it's all about, isn't it? But when it comes to a point, when the using of your friendship grows and grows for any number of things, not things just like money and some material gains, but also abusing your time and using your friendship to get ahead or making it convenient for themselves. Similar to the ditching you when these things occur. Sasuke did similar things. When things weren't going so great, he not necessarily used Naruto, but he used the village up until it was no more use to him. And then he went with the better option that was Orochimaru, a snake, a poison in that regard. And he continued to drift, and Naruto continued to follow and try to hold on to him and drag him backwards. And I, similarly, stayed by my friend's side. Though, as time went on, right before this critical battle, similar to Naruto and Sasuke, I had recognized these faults. I had recognized the way I was being treated, the way I was being used, and I had had enough. So when the conclusion finally came, and I had spoken to my friend about this multiple times, and I had said, this can't go on, this is wrong, and I seem to always be the one apologizing and having to test my words and watch what I said. Eventually it came to the point that over text message, similar to Sasuke meeting with Naruto, of course, he came to me and said, I don't want you anymore. He tried to flower coat it, but that was the end. That was the end of our friendship. He tried to sugarcoat it as best he could. But that was the end, and I was done. I had recognized this growing problem, this cancerous toxicity that was happening in my friendship, in my life. And I realized I needed to cut it. Though hard it would be to do, I did it. But I've realized after watching Naruto, and I've reread the manga twice already, and I understand I made a mistake. Because now I have not spoken to this ex-friend, if you will, since it happened. I believe it happened back in September of 2019. September or October, the fall of 2019. We are now into the 4th month and of 2020. And during all this, I realized that it was very similar to the greatest bromance in all of manga and anime. It was Naruto and Sasuke. And what they did. They had their epic clash, and they went their separate ways after this. But Naruto had the courage to do what I could not. Naruto decided that he would not let go, though his friend had used him and abused him and ditched him when he could and had completely crushed friendships and opportunities and situations time and time again, showing him in multiple ways that he did not view him as a friend and that he was not worth Naruto's time. We could all feel it. I felt it, especially after this reread. And Naruto, he said, forget it. Forget everything in here. Forget everything in here even. Forget everything anywhere else. I'm sure Naruto might have felt something a little lower for Sasuke. However, during all this, he had the courage to say, no, I'm going to drag you back. I am going to keep crawling back to you and keep asking you to come back. I'm going to belittle myself and continue to go and grab at your heels. I will drag you back. You are still my friend, no matter how much you use, abuse, and treat me like shit. I will continue to be there, to pick up the pieces, to lend you money, to help you when you need, to go to the events you want to invite me to, and not show up or bug you at the ones you don't want me there for. And I'm going to do that. And that's what Naruto did. He did that for the entirety of Naruto Shippuden. He continued to persevere like the great character that he is. And he constantly followed on Sasuke's heels. Naruto teaches us a lesson, a life lesson about friendship and the true meaning of friendship. Natsu, get over there with the rest of the Fairy Tail Guild. I've got the Nakama speech down. I've got that friendship speech down here. It was already printed in Naruto. He's got it down to a science. No matter how much a friend might use you, abuse you, ignore you, make little effort to even hold on to that friendship. Just keep on their heels. Stalk them on Facebook. Try to run into them in the grocery store. Make sure that they know that they are in the driver's seat the entire time, and one day they might turn back around and look at you. You just gotta believe it. And I did not have the courage to do that, ladies and gentlemen. I know you'll say to me, it's not too late. I can certainly add him as a friend again on Facebook. Or I can download some app to Facebook stalk him, to add him on Snapchat, to follow him around, to go to that grocery store that is 10 miles away, but I know it's the closest one to him, to hoping for a happen chance meeting with my friend, my ex-friend. And hopefully I can repair the bridge that was burned. That is what I should do, like our great character Naruto. Alas, I just don't feel I have it in me. So unfortunately, no. This video was about the bromance of Naruto and Sasuke and the comparisons to my actual life. And I recognize that I do not have that level of bromance. I do not have a single friend that is worthy of comparison to that level. Though if I did, it would be this ex-friend. I just have not reached my season 2. My Shippuden to this story. And I truly hope that I do. I hope that I can be as brave and level-headed as Naruto and go after my Sasuke. And I can repair that damaged friendship. So for all of you, this is the end of the video. I hope you've enjoyed. And happy April 1st, everyone, because April Fool's Day, Naruto sucks, Sasuke sucks, the series sucks, Boruto is crap. I hope you guys enjoyed. I knew you guys would have a fun time with that. Quick rundown of what was true. Absolutely everything about my real life story was accurate and true, though for a semi-somber, comedic / weird effect for this video, I did not embellish anything, but I didn't exactly tell the full story of what happened. And of course, I will not ever name names on YouTube when it's something that's derogatory. You know, I like to think with my Canadian self being a little above that. But that being said, yes, this did happen. I did happen to notice the comparisons, and I realized it was April 1st, and what a time to do a video. So you all are welcome on my YouTube channel. Yes, there is better content coming for you guys. I know this video seemed to be a little somber, a little more comedic aspect. I hope it didn't go on too long. I'm looking at the recording time. Doesn't seem to be too bad. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this April 1st Fool's Day. You know, with everything going on in the world right now, I think we needed a bit of a laugh. So, though it wasn't just a praise Naruto type of video, I thought we could talk about something, a little comparison that I noticed, plus have a bit of fun. So, thanks guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, or dislike if you honestly think that I turned a new leaf, and tell me why Naruto is the greatest series in all of manga, which it absolutely sucks, and Boruto is the best sequel of all time, which it should never have been made. So, please let me know down in the comment section down below how you guys feel about this. Comment and subscribe, day drink like I am, or just drink responsibly. That's usually what I say. This has been Griever, signing out.